Well, first of all, Erdogan is a master of symbolism and creating new dictionary. Very recently, he turned back to the ultranationalist, Turkish ultranationalist dictionary terminology of red apple. Once he was asked by the journalist, where are you going? What is the target in this Syrian operation? And he responded, the target is Kızıl Elma, the red apple. Now, this term returns to the late 19th century ideologue of Turkish nationalism, Namık Kemal, who had a dream about red apple, connoting a unification of all Turkish-speaking nations. So it is a kind of Turanist, pan-Turkist ideology that is within a symbol. And it is amazing because traditionally Islamist politics in Turkey had always been critical of pan-Turkism because it is an alternative. In fact, an alternative thesis to pan-Islamism, which is largely used to be the ideology of Mr. Erdogan. On the other hand, he also started to utilize Quranic language. We are used to the use of or usurpation of terms like shahid, martyr, or shahada, martyrdom, and so on in in cross-border conflicts. But Erdogan started to use eschatological literature, and he, for example, mentioned once that actually God promised success to himself. This resembles to Tony Blair speaking to God and entering into Iraq and so on. There's no premise in Islamic literature about that, but Islamic eschatology suggests a kind of revival of Islamic might and power at the end of the days, and Erdogan is actually referring to those traditions. And amazingly, the Turkish religious authority ordered 80,000 mosques all around Turkey to read a particular chapter in the Quran, which is named Fath, which refers to concurrence of an area. Let alone the Islamic understanding of what Fath, concurrence, means, which is rather a peaceful concept in Quranic terminology, the fact that the mosques were utilized and mobilized in support of the Turkish army does say that this is not a simple operation that will be kept within the area of Afrin, and this is not an operation about elimination or annihilation of terrorist threat to the Turkish sovereignty. It goes beyond that, and it has mythical elements in it. It has eschatological connotations in it. It certainly says a lot about the awaiting of the second coming of Messiah or the coming of Mahdi, its Islamic equivalent.